Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night as the forces of Gorilla Town retained their position atop the mud hill in the eastern Restless Shore. KOTT News were on the scene in Moon Bay and spoke with a team representative about the fight. Congratulations on your victory here in Restless Shore, holding them outside of Fort on Charlie for about 20 good minutes. Would you care to take us through how you saw the fight going down out there?
Well, John, obviously, wars don't always go as planned. You can plan all you want, but things will never go completely 100%. Obviously, we planned on, holding B for a lot longer than we did. Sometimes things don't go the way they intend, though. So we obviously ducked off of B, went back to C, and continued to hold from there.
Well, you were able to hold out, and that's what's important. The W at the end is what you were looking for, I'm sure. Was there anybody who stood out in their performance tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody in our company, whether they were in the war or not. It takes a lot of guts to get back on this game every day and log in and win a war. Shout out to everybody on the other team, especially on ice. He hit me a lot, and that hurt. But shout out to everybody who came through. It was a fun war, whether we won or we lost. I think everybody had a decent time.
Excellent. A civic matter to attend to. Are you looking forward to the rumored first annual PvP draft set to occur next week?
Well, John, I'm glad you bring that up because, I am declared, and I just want to say whoever drafts me is getting 100%. No, they're getting 110% of what I can give. So I mean, if it is rumored to continue going to El Dorado, John, I think it'll be a wonderful time for the West Coast, and I think it'll bring the server back to life.
KOTT news crews responded to several fort engagements in First Light last night, having experienced foreboding visions of its demise. But the encounters were even-tempered and casualties remained light as community members began preparing themselves for the upcoming draft. KOTT News would like to alert its subscribers and those who are about to be about an upcoming experiment by the refugees of the island. Beginning June 16th, a 2-day draft will take place to determine 6 companies of roughly 70-person rosters for the purposes of competing in an 8-week warring season. KOTT News will bring you more on this story as it develops. Invasion response teams were highly successful again last night, making for a comfortable day of sunshine for all services to be enjoyed today. But be on the lookout later tonight between the 4 wars because a 30% chance of corruption could give rise to requests for volunteers in global chat. 4 more submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight. Brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. First up, the Marauders of Water 7 challenge the champs of JDB's Kitchen for their championship title and the right to rule over Everfall. This scrappy group of fresh-faced marauders have been putting in the work around the island, and now it's their turn to take a shot at the heavyweight championship belt. For JDB's Kitchen, they have some decisions to make again tonight. With 3 simultaneous defenses to coordinate, they may need to abdicate their title. Meanwhile, the Covenant converts of Outcasts assault the vault of JDB's Kitchen, attempting to steal away the island's financial capital of Windsward. Outcast forces continue to persevere in their endeavors, proselytizing to the citizens of Corinth in an attempt to sway them to the way of the spark. But when it comes to controlling the passive income of the island's premier central crafting and trading hub, JDB's Kitchen is all business. Also, the Covenant converts of Outcast 2 attack the syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for control of the resort destination and medicinal hot springs of Ebon Scale. Taking advantage of the opportunity to put pressure on the syndicate, Outcast 2 rally their squad and head out to the Bamboo Forest Preserves to take their shot. The Ebon Scale Tourism Council have taken the liberty of extending service hours tonight, noting that defending 3 regions will surely leave the participants wary. In the nightcap, the Marauders of Emotional Damage attack the Covenant PVXers of Tropical House for control of the primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. In the true fight of the night, Emotional Damage skirt the Peat Moss Bog through the Eastern Trail and prepare their assault camp on the Fen's high ground. Tropical House forces prepare themselves for a Marauder offensive that's steadily grown in strength over the last few months, confident in the growth they've achieved as well. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.